What is up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We are back with another watch along. Little late. Betis versus Manchester United at the Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego. We will look at the lineup instantly. Just give me a minute. Oof. Don't know how I'm going to do the Liverpool game at 5 o'clock in 3 days. The first corner, Eriksen, what a cross. Lovely cross. McTominay pulls it back in. Hello, Biku. AC Milan currently beating Real Madrid in the preseason friendly. Samuel Chukwuemeka just scored about 55 minutes. 1-0 right now, 69 minutes are up. Hey Twalumba, good morning. Chelsea beat Club America 3-0. So the lineups are as follows: Heaton, Wan-Bissaka, Maguire, Lindelof, Hamas, McTominay, Casemiro, Diallo, Eriksen, Sancho, Rashford. And for... here we go. Awar lays it off. Sancho scores. But he's offside. Sancho couldn't hold his run. Oh, no, it wasn't. Sancho. Yeah, very bad. Very bad pass by Amad Diallo there. They were 2-on-1 against the goalkeeper. He had to release it much faster. Offside, Jadon Sancho. Betis has Rui Silva, Hector Bellerin, Diego Llorente from Atletico Madrid, Nobel Mendy, Romain Perraud, who used to play for Southampton, Rodri Sanchez, Altamira in the midfield, Chimi Avila, I believe he used to play for Ezequiel Avila used to play for Osasuna, I think. Mark Roca, I believe he's from I think he was from Barcelona's youth academy. Aitor Ruibal, the captain, and Iker Losada up front. Just finished my live stream. Bro, telling you, I don't envy the Australians, man. Getting up at 5 o'clock to watch games. I don't envy them at all. I would be very annoyed. Very, very annoyed. The Liverpool United game at 5 o'clock, I don't know what the hell we're going to do, dude. I don't know why they can't at least play the game in the night in America, or at least mid-evening. They play the games in the evening and night only in England. I don't know why they can't play it in America. An absolute disaster if you're a United fan. 2024 and we still have Magalov G's. Yeah, dude, and that's not the worst part, Twalumba. I don't hate to break the bad news to you at 6:30 in the morning, but Euro is going to be out for 3 months and Erasmus is going to be out for 6 weeks. So Maguire is probably going to play with Martinez. My God, that's just so frustrating to say, man. We were dancing, I couldn't recognize my club, and they suddenly became very recognizable out of nowhere. Liverpool beat Arsenal 2-1. We should already been up by now, man. Here we go. Diallo. Plays it off. That has to be a red card. What? Wait, how are you playing that as an advantage? How was that? How is that not a red card? Yeah, how is that not a red card? That the assistant's taking a nap. Oh no, Casemiro loses the ball. 3 months, yeah. Metatarsal. Oh no, here we go. They broke through the speed. Back pass. Was that Diallo who made the block? Oh, Ahmad, you beauty. I don't know where the hell you came from, but what a block. What a block. And Rashford wins the free kick over Hector Bellerin, who spent 9 years at Arsenal. My God, that went right through our defense. So Liverpool's game, Fabio Carvalho and Salah scored, Havertz scored for Arsenal. Interesting. My God, they're playing Europa League qualification matches today. They have already started with the conference matches. Wow. Wow. Speaking of things not to look forward to this season, Europa League. Now just go on and sign Delete and Ugate's incoming, dude. They've signed Neves. You know what's the sad part about them signing Neves though, Puddin? We wanted to spend 60 million on João Neves, but apparently the deal is going to be equivalent to 50 something million. Plus add-ons and a loan player. I mean, we could have done that. We could have done that to Benfica too. We could have given them, I don't know, Palestri, 50 million and add-ons. Oh! Rashford went around to play a beautiful layoff there. Oh no, Ahmad's holding his leg now. I can't wait for this season, for this preseason to get over, man. At least we are playing on regular turf today. Oh, he's holding his Achilles. Oh boy. Nice move there by Rashford. Cuts it across. Ooh, he got the trailing leg. He got the trailing leg there. That's dangerous, really. Completely missed. And Man United is unlucky, man. Yep. Well, what can you do, dude? You can't really do much. ETH trading must be out of this world because there ain't no way. Yes, Euros are for 3 months, Horizons are for 6 weeks. Fabrizio confirmed it, yeah. And the injury woes continue, dude. And it continued before we can even play a game this time again. It's just quite draining, honestly. That's why I wasn't getting gassed. I'm watching all the my fellow content creators getting gassed, and I'm like, I can't do it, man. Can't do it. Gotta see how it works out, man. I'm just not gonna get gassed anymore because it's like just doesn't feel right to me to get gassed based on nothing anymore. Lindelof beaten, yeah. I'm just gonna sign Dilek Mazraoui. So Mazraoui and Ugarte are definitely coming. Apparently he was gonna sign Mazraoui was gonna sign for West Ham, and apparently I guess it didn't happen in the end. And now Wan-Bissaka is going to sign for West Ham possibly. Come on, we want to see one eye low ankle cross. Come on, ankle high cross please before you go. Hello, anytime, no time, no say. I've not seen you in a while, Parag. How have you been? Don't worry, we'll be much more regular once the season starts, dude. I've just not been keeping well. I've been dealing with outside of stream stuff. I've been just taking my time doing outside of stream stuff. I have to also look into the Discord group now and all. I know I had plenty of time to do it, but I just had other stuff to do that really couldn't be delayed anymore. So yeah, we'll set up the FPL. I've already picked my team actually. I'll set up the FPL, put up the link here and other stuff. I want to watch this. Yeah, this after. Later. Yes. Thank you. 72 million for Neves PSG signed. Yeah, yes, it is something like that, right? Like it was something comes to with add-ons, right? So I think it's 50 something upfront plus add-ons and a loan player. We could have easily done that and we could have got João Neves, but I don't think they wanted to do a deal with us. I think they wanted us to get rid of Benfica didn't want to do a deal with us. So that's unfortunate because I think he was warming up to come to United, but it is what it is. We played really well in the slot system. I have yet to see a slot game, but I'm going to see it in 3 days. So let's see. Injury woes, Barca fans feel it's not even injury woes, dude. Like how bad we had 65 plus injuries last season. We got injured without playing a game already. It's just frustrating. It's one thing when you're in the mix, you know, you're just playing game after game after game every 3 days. It's different then, man. At least there is some progress made in the season. Here people are getting injured before we really technically touch a ball, man, and it's really frustrating. We have become instantly compromised for the City Community Shield game. I know it's a charity match, but bloody hell, I want to win it, man. It's about momentum. Arsenal won it, and look at how much momentum they had into the season. Like, you know, we have no Rafi. Rafi was part of the FA Cup team winning. Rasmus didn't start, so you can make an argument. It makes no. Oh my God, Heaton. Goal. 1-0 Betis. Mistake by Heaton. That is up 1. Lovely. So Mazraoui, Delict and Ugarte will complete United. So Mazraoui is coming pending the Wan-Bissaka sale as soon as that's done. Ugarte is coming because João Neves is confirmed. Delict is the one that I don't know what's going to happen to. It's Paras, not Para. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Paras. It's been a long. No definition of time, just long. Joshua only fit signing here. I mean, can we make a petition to not play in America, man? I don't want to be that guy. But how many times are we going to play on a fake pitch and get injuries now? You know, like I really don't want to be that guy because that's like, you know, people saying why would Manchester United come to Asia and India and like. That has to be a penalty. Come on, Ahmad. Come on. Beautiful. Oh my God, that was brilliant. He ran past 3 people and takes the penalty. Finally, man. It should have been a penalty for that slide tackle anyway. Same guy too. Ahmad Diallo's been giving him trouble. Man, why are these people getting so angry? It's pre-season, dude. Jesus. Look at that. Skins the right back. Cuts in, squeezes in between 2 people. Lovely. United against mid-table Spanish teams is a fixed result. How was that a heated mistake? No, because the you know that the way the initial shot when he saves it, he hits it down and then he scoops it into the Betis player and he doesn't get time to get back up really. But anyway, man, it doesn't really matter. I can't expect much from Heaton. He's literally played 3 competitive games and all 3 of them were in 2023. So it's perfectly fine. I just think he should have either hit it out or he should have done better to catch that ball because he scoops it right back into the Betis player that hit the shot in to begin with. Here we go. Rashford backs it up. Pause. Stepping. Beautiful penalty. Very Ivan Toney-esque towards the end. We'll take it. We'll take it. With Ahmad Diallo again creating trouble this preseason, man. If Ahmad doesn't start the season, I'll be absolutely shocked this time. Absolutely shocked if he doesn't start. I mean, I don't know what else people want him to do after this. It's just been absolutely fantastic. Why can't I join your FPL league? Of course, you can join my FPL league. The current one is expired. Purin. I'm going to create a new one. Don't worry. You definitely can join. I literally made my team yesterday. I've been doing lots of offline stuff. Let's just put it that way. A lot of offline stuff. So yeah, I have a lot of catching up to do. Although I do feel very recharged for the new season, so I'm not going to really complain. Even though Betis is not a mid-table team, I think Betis is a good team, man. I think Betis is a good team, and I think this is probably the real match I was looking forward to in pre-season. Yeah, I know we play Liverpool at the end, but you know, can't take Rangers or Rosenborg seriously, win or loss. Betis, it's a lot easier to take the Betis one seriously, I'll tell you that much. I like how much pressure we're putting on them, to be quite honest. It is definitely reduced by the fact that we can't play a high line due to Maguire and Lindelof though. But the other outfield players, I like how they're trying to keep it tight as much as possible without creating too many holes in the midfield. Code in description is not working. It's an old one, buddy. It's an old one. I have to create the new league. That's expired. I literally just put up a team yesterday, so I don't end up forgetting. So yeah, and hopefully sometime before preseason we put the Discord up as well. I have no clue what I'm doing on Discord. That's going to be fun. Excuse me. They are good. Yeah, they are good. The stadium's not as full as I thought it would be. I mean, listen, man, this is exactly one of the problems about going to America, isn't it? If this was Malaysia or Hong Kong, this stadium would have been packed. It's very difficult to keep filling up NFL stadiums, you know, for football in America. Can't do it every time. I'm sure the Liverpool United game will be full though, so we shall see. How do you pin the live score? I don't pin it, dude. There's like a software thingy on OBS that you have to put on OBS. I don't even remember where I did it. One of my friends did it for me a long time ago, from the very beginning. It's like a thing you have to add onto OBS basically. Yeah, it's very complicated, man. It's very complicated OBS. If I were to tell someone if they're going to start something now, I think StreamYard is a lot simpler for people who are not tech friendly. Only problem is you gotta pay for it. It's not cheap, but it's so much easier for people who are not tech friendly. Also, you can multi-platform, go live on multiple platforms. That is one benefit, I think, at least personally. Asia tour. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'd prefer an Asia tour because traveling wise, it's a lot easier on the guys. Oh, that has to be a foul again. What a foul. Oh, yes. Come on, Rashford. Lot better today. A lot better. Raising the game today a little bit because of the team, I guess. I would prefer an Asia tour. You know what? Can I be completely honest with you, Tualomba? I'd prefer a tour that just has natural turf. This again, our players have been injured on this, whatever this turf is called. I'm just fed up, dude. And it's like we never learn from our lesson, man. I get it. The Glazers own Well, that doesn't even make sense because they own the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and we are playing in California. So I don't even know why we are in California, to be very honest with you. Manu versus Mohan Bagan. Okay, but my graphic card doesn't support OBS. I need to upgrade it. Because I'll tell you something. If you can afford it, I would say straight up do StreamYard. You don't have to bother about that. It's a little it is expensive, but instead of buying a graphic card, I think it wouldn't be cheaper overall to buy StreamYard, but it would be a lot better for if you're not very tech savvy like me. Asia Tours full and fun and full stadium. Ooh, nice attempt there by Ericsson. On target at least. It's fun and full. Listen, Biku, I'll tell you, Asia Tour is a little bit convenient for me, right? That it always makes an opportunity for me to actually possibly go see a match one day. But in reality, I wouldn't mind if they just played at home, dude. We did what we did in the first two games. Whereas where we went to Norway and we went to Rangers. Because in reality, they can go back home from Scotland and Norway and not feel any time difference, jet lag, and they'll be back in their home the same day they leave. You know what I'm saying? I would just prefer if they do that, man, because the last 3 years we have been jam packed with international tournaments, long pre-seasons and long seasons because we have gone far in X amount of competitions here and there. So it's been a bit of a oh, here we go. Lucky bounce for Ari Amas. Cross comes in. Finds Ahmad. Shoots. Ahmad Diallo. What a ball by Amas. What a ball. I thought he missed it completely. Oh boy. You know what? I'll get a little excited for this game. Considering our luck in against Spanish teams, I'll take it. Oh, let me just update. Who scored for Betis? It's a little disrespectful, no? Not putting the Betis player's name on. I don't have any beef with Betis players, so I'll happily put their name on when I find it. That was a beautiful cross by. I really thought he missed the cross completely. It literally fell one bounce right into Ahmad's range. Oh, okay. Apologies, there was a deflection. I thought that cross was too good to be true, but there was a deflection. Good holding of the run by Diallo. Losada scored. Great holding of the run there by Ahmad though. Little bit of luck there with the ball bouncing to Amas, and then a little bit more luck with a deflected ball going to Diallo. Fantastic. We'll take some luck. We should have scored that first goal that was offside anyway. So we'll take some of that luck. Agreed, we have long run games, FA Cup, Carling Cup, UEFA Champions League again. Listen, as a football fan, I am very fine with us playing, dude. What I'm not fine is things we can actually control. Now, if we played all 3 games in the whatever the hell the Buccaneer Stadium is called, I'd be like, okay, you know what, this makes sense, man. You know, this makes sense, right? Glazers trying to get some free revenue, you know. All the money goes to them now from the Buccaneers gates, at least. At least now, you know, ownership's kind of split. What that was a beautiful ball to Rashford. Who hit that one? Was that Casemiro? No, that was Sancho, wasn't it? It was a lovely ball to Rashford there. Excuse me. So that's what I was saying. Whoa, Harry's coming out. Too much force on it. Amas keeps it in play. Terrible pass there by the Betis player. Goes straight back to Lindelof. Sorry, anyway, as I was saying, about getting completely sidetracked. Yeah, so I was just like, I just prefer if they just, basically what I'm rambling on about is I just prefer if they stay in Asia. Because I don't understand what is the point of playing in someone else's NFL stadium. If you're playing on your own, I totally get it. Bad pass there by Sancho. Rashford can't control it. Straight back to us though. We've been dominating possession now for the fire since the first goal. That's good. Gotten into the game a little bit. Casemiro tries to fan Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka hesitates to try and control the ball there. Goes straight back to Betis. Not the best pass by Casemiro, to be fair to Wan-Bissaka. Dominic almost won the ball in the penalty box here. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, man. I just prefer if they do a full European tour, because I can't take us getting injured again and again and again, man. It just seems very neglectful, quite honestly. That's the best way I can explain it. It feels very, very neglectful that we keep doing this. Is Man United ready for the season? I mean, define what is ready. If you're talking about in terms of play style and all, I don't know, man. We're playing with a bunch of the reserves. Up until the Betis game, we've been playing a lot of reserves, you know. I don't know what the team's really going to look like. I've not seen Joshua Zirkzee even play one minute in United. As far as the defense goes, the defense is set because we are going to go back in time again. We are already aware of how the defense is. Very well won there by, who was that? Very well won there. We won the throw-in from there. So yeah, the answer is really no. I would say no. Still bad in keeping possession. Yeah, exactly. I would say no. If you're talking about in terms of people available to us, I would say we are better off this season. I think the injuries we got last year did affect us initially, as we all saw how good Kobe Mainu was in particular, Martinez in particular. Those early off injuries really put us in a bad spot. If you look at that in terms of the current injuries we have Zirkzee, so Højlund won't be a miss, although to be honest to him, I wish he... Eriksen? Oh, Ahmad again, close the deflection. So, yeah. In terms of play style, I would say I don't really have a clue. Although I'll be honest, I'm sure Tolumba can kind of agree. We are playing a lot better today against Betis. I thought we were going to get hammered today with no Euro and Rasmus. We have actually played better. We've stepped up to our game, even if it is ever so slightly. But in terms of like players, additions to the team, I'm going to also say no. I would say we are in a better spot in terms of injuries than last season though, because the people that are currently injured have not made an impact at all in our season. Goal by Casemiro, 3-1. What a goal! Rashford keeps the ball in play, rolls into Casemiro. Casemiro spins and shoots. 3-1. I'm going to say that this game is done-ish now, because for some reason Betis look like... Betis, I don't know how many games Betis has played so far, but Betis is looking a little struggly. Let's put it that way. That keeps it in play, just, you know, keeps it in play somehow. Rolls back to Casemiro, boom. You know what, we'll take those. Simple as that, we'll take those. Nice one, Cass. Yeah, he didn't celebrate much, but you know what? I don't think most people would. Don't think most people would at this point of time, but we'll take it. Like I said, we'll take it. At the end of the day, it's another goal for us. If we score more, oh, here we go. Sancho lays it off, keeps the ball back in. Ah, wow. I think United are trying to humiliate Betis or something. I don't know what's going on here, but they're attempting to at least. Yeah, so I would say no, Beku, roughly. I would say no, but at the same time, it's like I don't know how we can possibly get ready, you know. We started out really well at the beginning of the transfer window, and everything has come to a grand halt now. I just realized that we're going to have an international break, and if anyone's familiar with my channel, they'll know that I absolutely don't like the international breaks. 3 matches into the new season, we have an international break, man. I don't get it. I just don't get it. International break within 3 games. Just it's kind of criminal, really. Amas has had a good game though. I like this. We like this for sure. Mount Anthony will cook it second half. Oh god, I hope so, Tualumba. Because if they can't cook against a team that we are currently 3-1 up against, we have to sell a lot more players than we think we do. I'll tell you that much. Which is quite a frightening thought, in my opinion. Man United have a community shield match too. Yep, on the 10th. On the 10th at a much more reasonable time to watch football. Yes, we do. We do. We are gonna have to. If we don't play well today, Tualumba, I think we are in a lot more trouble than it seems. That's all I'll say. I don't know what your thoughts are, but 3-1 down, 3-1 up. Sorry, if we can't play better when the next group of people come. It's not looking good, bruv. Let's just put it that way. It's not looking good. Anthony will definitely try his goal. Yeah, I mean, listen, he's not exactly going to reinvent the wheel, that's for sure. But for God's sakes, if we start playing horribly in the next half, we are in real trouble, like real trouble. That's what I'm keeping my eye on. I'm hoping we play all right, at least. Because if we don't, dude, not much you can say to justify how horrible we are when the good players leave the pitch, which means we'll have no squad depth. Ari Hamas repays the favor there by taking out Bellerin. Oh, look at this giant mullet by Hector Bellerin. Huh? When will Delict deal be closed? This is another issue, dude. I don't think the Delict deal is going to be closed before we start the season. That's what I'm trying to say, Biko. I don't think we are ready. You know, and all the hype, everyone said, oh, you got these signings, they're going to be promising. Yeah, well, one of them got injured. So he's not going to play for 3 months now. And the other one's going to play for 6. I don't know how much of the 6 weeks he's going to play for. Because I don't know how fit he is. How much of a preseason he had. I guess it'll determine. Are we going to start with Xerxes from the very beginning? We'll see, I guess. Because if he's not fit by 10th August, then we don't have Xerxes either. So both the players that we currently sign might not actually play. So what? Hold on a minute. Who said no? Delic said no. Delic said he's not coming. Wait, I didn't get this information. When did this happen? Oh boy. You know, can I say something? Oh, wait, you know what? I'll ask Tualumba. Maybe it's just me feeling a little happy in the morning. At a very horrible time to watch football, I might add. Tualumba, have you enjoyed the pressing we have done preseason? I felt like we have pressed a lot. Like even when we had the youth team, you remember that moment in time where we lost the ball and then 7 people show up at our box to defend a counter? Is it just me, or have we actually, pressing wise, been a lot more aggressive and better, like together, about it? Because it kind of feels that way for me. I don't know if that's something you have noticed. Here we go. Oh, Amas couldn't control it. Bellerin was lying on the ground there. Could have been a good opportunity to counter. Out of possession, even the commentator saying that actually. Agreed. Agreement could be reached basically. Okay. Couldn't be reached. Wow. Well, this just reiterates my answer to Beku then. We're just not ready. I don't know why we just didn't go for Gonzalo Inacio anyway, but it is what it is. Ooh, that would have been a very slick touch there by Ahmad. Scott is a waste of space. Well, he might not be a waste of space much longer. You know what's the sad part though? I think we're actually going to miss him this season, Tualumba, at least this season. He got 12 goals for us, man, and most of that was not as a starter, which basically means he's come on to make an impact. He's probably been our most impactful player last season. But apparently Fulham are going to go 25-5 for him, so let's see if we accept it or not. I hope we do accept it, man. We need this money to do other stuff as well. I hope we do. Hello, Abhishek. Hello. Abhishek, have you, sorry to make this sound very random, but have you come back from Georgia and have you started working yet, or like what's the process now? I forgot to ask. I still think you should have stayed in Georgia, but it would have been a good experience. Don't know about working there though. You might have to go to like a English dominant country. I'd imagine it's a quite quiet place. It must be much less populated than India, isn't it? It's not exactly a big country anyway, but just imagine how few people actually live there compared to where we live. If you live in like Calcutta, Bombay, yeah, gets crowded, yeah. Yes, working as an intern. Oh, congratulations! I forgot to ask. How are the timings treating you? How are the legendary timings treating you? I've been told they're very horrible. Here we go. Oh, for the love of God, McTominay slips at the worst time. No, Van Nistelrooy, don't jump up for that. Oh, that was you know what? We've been critical about Casemiro in the preseason friendlies, but that was a really well-timed pass to slip it into Scott there. Liverpool might try to say Man United don't close the deal. Delict, good luck, dude. You got 50 million like that? Because there was an issue initially about how much we want to pay him. So you have 50 million. Like what are the signings y'all are linked to, dude? I still think we should have just gone for Inacio. I don't see the point. Don't see the point really. Because now we just need a centre back and now we might not get one. So it's almost very De Jong-esque. Except I suppose that De Ligt actually wanted to come. Suppose that's the difference. You got to get rid of McTominay and Wan-Bissaka first, man, before Ugarte and Mazraoui can come. I have no clue what our team is going to look like in a couple of weeks. No clue. Amas is looking very good. I'd be very worried if I was Luke Shaw. I'm not going to lie. I'd be very worried. God, the weather's horrible here. as it always is in this month. Slowed down a little bit. The tempo of the game has slowed down. Reece Silva has the ball now. He was watching today's game, so he might figure out which players to sign. Okay. Yeah, healthcare facilities in country is never mediocre. It's either good or it's horrible. Working currently PhD, so my community medicine rotation. Okay. So is that a good? Without giving us too much away, is that good? Do you find the facility is good or not? Because by that opening statement, I'm a little worried. It's almost like we are a country of extremes, aren't we? It wouldn't be India if it wasn't extreme, would it? So are you based out of where are you based out of, Abhishek? Things are not similar what I thought of. Man. I'll tell you what, dude. I've realized something, Abhishek, and I don't know how to say this without sounding critical, but the one thing I've realized is when a lot of us Indians go somewhere else, there are certain things that are so nice about other countries, right? That we really have a hard time coming back to something else. It can be anything. There's not. It's not. I'm not really aiming it at anything specific, but I've noticed that. Like I've noticed many people like go. You know, when I was there, this was really good. That was really good. You know. The only thing is the struggle to get a job. Once you get that job, though, I feel like a lot of people have this thing where, you know, that when they come back, they're just in a lot of shock, you know, even if it's only been a couple of years. They've lived here their whole life. They take a couple of years off, and then everything is like shocking to them, which is very interesting, right? You wouldn't think that people would be in shock a few years later, but sometimes that happens, man. You know? No, not at all. Yeah, I figured you weren't having a good time. I didn't want to be critical though, man, because you know, this community medicine rotation, you know, it's like it's needed. Let me just put it that way. No, not everything has to be mixed, sir. If you ask me, they say either aisa hi hota hai. Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, welcome back, but I don't know what else to tell you. Welcome back. I told you, but you should have stayed there a couple more years, get some experience in. I really think you should have. You know what, in honesty, Abhishek, I tell anyone who's doing whatever job that it's not necessarily because you're a doctor. I'm saying that or going to be a doctor, I should say. I tell everyone that because I feel like the first couple of years abroad when you're going to work is really hard. Just based on what everyone told me. I have no experience of it of my own, obviously. I've never left the country. Some people would say, why you need to leave the country when you live in Goa? That's a different argument altogether. But game's about to end. So, sorry, game's about to be in halftime. God. Slowed down towards the second half of this half by a lot, I would say. Yeah, I always tell people to stay a couple of years, man. And if you don't like it, then come back, man. I never ever tell people to stay where they don't want to stay, but I always tell people to rough it out for a couple of years. Because I just believe that if you crack the code of getting a nice job abroad, just based on my experience, my family, the people in my village, dude, I'm not even talking about me. I'm talking about the people in my village who left. they started working really ungodly jobs. I don't want to say it because I don't want to put anyone down, because everyone has to put food on the table and make ends meet. But some of them did some jobs that, let's just say, no, you wouldn't enjoy doing, if you didn't have a super creative degree, or super useful degree, I should say. And they just waited, they grinded it out, they got a different job, and momentum picked up, life picked up, and then they end up kind of saying, you know what, I'm actually glad I didn't leave, because I was going to. So I always tell people, just stay there a couple of years, man. See what's what. Don't like it, you can come back, dude. Goa's your home. Goa, India's your home, dude. Ain't nobody leaving this place. Your whole family's not going to be somewhere else by the time you come back. It'll be here. So just take the opportunities you have, man. Well, I'm a military brat. I try to be as patriotic as I always thought coming back and practicing it has always been. Yeah, but I'll be honest with you, dude. You can represent your country anywhere, my friend. Something my principal used to teach me, my school principal. This is a long time ago, and she was very, very proud of it. She was the teacher. She was the principal of my school. She's from a teaching family, so her father started a school year, and then she basically took it over, dude. She didn't get married. She didn't do anything. She was so committed to the craft. She never had a social life. She died as a spinster. She didn't get married, nothing. The only thing she ever cared about was teaching, and she literally lived and died that way. And she always told me, she used to be, because she was really smart, really, really smart, she'd get opportunities to go abroad and stuff to represent her schools and stuff like that. Like how people get called to do these things internationally. And the one thing she always said is carry yourself the way you want people to see you. The way you want people to see you. So so you can always represent the fact that you're Indian somewhere else, basically, because when people get to know you, and then when people see you, they go, man, look at this guy, look at him, he's an Indian guy. It's like a first impression thing. You can carry yourself Indian anywhere. Recently, I saw someone graduate out of university in London, and he wore, I don't know what it's called, man. I don't want to be ignorant, but he wore that traditional South Indian garb. I don't know what it's called, but it's not a lungi, but I don't really know what it's called. There is a name for it, but he's Tamilian. I don't know what it's called in Tamil Nadu, to be honest. And he graduated wearing that, dude. He wore the robe, wore the hat, and wore that. And I'm like, that's what I'm saying, man. You can represent yourself anywhere. It's not. I don't think patriotism should only lie within the land. I think it can. I think in fact, if you go out and show who you are, I think that's even more cooler, because people don't know what we're like, dude. People get this horrible impression of what we're like through news and stuff. And we are not the only country, of course. There are plenty of countries that get that bad rub, that bad PR rub. Plenty of countries get that. But I'm just talking about us in general right now. Even if I would have stayed there, I would have been struggling. Everyone talks in Georgian, they would not make sure, Well, okay, let me be more correct. That's a good point. I meant in Europe. Apologies. I didn't mean in Georgia. I mean, if you could parlay that job into some place English speaking in Europe, Ireland, Northern Ireland, wherever, that's what I meant to say. I misspoke. I didn't mean in Georgia, but yes, that does definitely make sense. Unfortunately, living in Goa, I have met many, how should I say, people from the Caucasus region, and if they don't know you, they are quite cold. They're quite cold to the touch, as people would like to say. Our seniors literally said never work here. They said if you consider yourself average or above average, consider moving on practicing elsewhere. It's good advice. It's great advice. Well put advice, I should also say. Yeah, I didn't mean in Georgia. I did misspeak there. I said you should have stayed there, didn't I? Also, the good doctors moved to USA, Poland. Yeah, exactly. Somewhere else. Precisely. I misspoke, Abhishek. Apologies. I don't know if you could have done that. That's another thing I didn't ask you. I didn't know if that was an option for you in the sense of can you apply. But that is what I would recommend, honestly. I would if you were my friend, if you were my family member, I'd be like this. Listen, man. Couple of years, it's not going to be great. You're going to get side eye from a bunch of people, because you're brown. But then that happens everywhere anyway. Can't let that get to you. You have to go. Another thing my principal always said, you have to just go based on work ethic. If they see your work ethic, they will appreciate you. They don't really care where you're from. A lot of these countries, if you're a good worker, they automatically give you that respect eventually, and the great thing about being Indian, not to sound very stereotypical, but the great thing about being Indian is we have a very good reputation when it comes to hard work too. No matter where you are, north, south, east, west, we have a fantastic reputation of being hardworking. That's one thing where it's a really cool thing about being Indian. A lot of people just know you're going to come with that work ethic, which is awesome, personally, in my opinion, at least. So yeah, it would suck, dude. It would suck. Couple of years, it would definitely suck, though. I'm not going to pretend and tell you, oh, you could have, it was going to be smooth because you're going to be a doctor. It wouldn't have been smooth. That would be a lie. That'd be a big lie if I told you it's going to be smooth, you're going to get an easy job, everybody wants doctors. Yeah, if I said that to you, first of all, I would have been a terrible friend. And second of all, if I was your family member, I'd be a terrible family member because it's not going to be fun. It's going to come with its challenges for sure. Because at the end of the day, you're not European. So, but if you get past that hurdle, I think genuinely that you probably wouldn't come back for a while. Let me just put it that way. Yeah, just getting more information about, sorry to sidetrack, just getting more information that Lenny Yoro is going to be out for 3 months. Another long season. That's just how it is these days for United. For other places, I'll have passed the screening exam for even paying for the entrance form. It costs somewhere between 90k and 1 lakh. The one chance I have to make sure I buy. Yeah, that doesn't sound. I mean, I do not know your financial situation, Abhishek, so I will not ask. But are you going to at least? Okay, you answered it. Never mind. I don't have to ask. That's brilliant because I can't fail and spend this much again for exam. Okay. Did you at least consider doing it once though, Abhishek? Or will you be doing it once, like maybe, I don't know, after a year or something and just see what's what? I think you should give it a go, bro. Genuinely. I know it's a lot of money, man. I know I might sound like an absolute idiot saying those words, but if the payoff later on is better somehow, we only got, as Michael Chandler likes to say, I don't know if you watch UFC, Abhishek, but as Michael Chandler likes to say, you're here for a good time, not a long time. So, yo, what's going on with my electricity? God, I hate this weather, man. I'm done with the rains already. Got another 2 months of this crap. I'm already done with it. Do you think Amas is ready? I'll tell you what, Amas is looking good, Talumba. You gotta see it for what it is. What I would genuinely do is I would put him starter in the cup competitions. Listen, I like Shaw, and I don't think Talumba is the biggest fan. I don't think he hates him, but I don't think he's the biggest fan. What I would do is I'd put him in the cup competitions, and I don't like his Grealish style of sock wearing, I'll be honest with you. That's not relevant though, but I just noticed that showing highlights. I would play him in the cup competitions and I would give him some game time because I don't know when the hell Malacia is going to come back. I almost feel bad for him at this point of time. He's become a meme. He's become a meme in the worst kind of way. He's become the Phil Jones kind of meme where even if he's good, we'll never know. That's the sad part. At least we knew Phil Jones was actually good. No matter what anyone will tell you, Tolomba, I don't know if you have watched that far back. Phil Jones was a very good defender when he wasn't injured and in his prime. He was a very good player pre the injury storm he had. He really was. That is the truth. So, I don't want to tell you what Sir Alex said he saw in him as a youth player, because that will make you scratch your head. But let's just say he was very well touted before he got his injuries. And let's not also forget, he's one of the last few players we had before he left as a free agent to win a Premier League. And he won a Premier League playing most of those games, by the way. He wasn't that side man sitting in the corner there waiting to pick up his medal like a lot of City players are, because a lot of them don't really play enough games to warrant anything. So yeah, I would play him in the cup competitions. Long ramble short, I would play him in the cup competitions, because I don't know what the hell we are coming back to with Luke Shaw either. So he needs to be sharp, man. He just needs to be sharp. Now the good news is Nusayr Masraoui he's a left back and a right back, so that's good for us. But I also don't think that should be the answer, man. I think we just need as scary as it is for me to say it. I think we might have to push Amas maybe 1 year prematurely and see if he can start, because I think I would put him out on loan, to be completely honest with you. But he's playing in the one position where we just can't afford to loan anybody. So that could even mean he's just sitting on the bench the whole season. But we just can't. If we send him out on loan, people will absolutely destroy Erik ten Hag. I'm telling you right now. And I just think we're gonna have to give him some game time, whether we want to or not. And I think Ten Hag doesn't want to be honest. In fairness to Ten Hag, I don't think he'd want him to play a lot of games this season. But I don't think he's going to have much of a choice at this rate. To be absolutely frank, I don't think he's going to have much of a choice. Which in and of itself is a scary thing, because, we have not even started the season and he's already limited to his choices. So, think whatever you will of that, but my God, I apologize. You asked me, I went really long form, didn't I, Tualumba? Basically, I am saying that I don't know if he's ready or not, but I think he's going to have to be in the squad this season. I would play him in the cups. And I guess we need to get him ready, for lack of a better word. I'll do it eventually, but with my own money in 1 2 years. You know what, dude? I was just thinking that I was like, maybe you can try in a year. I don't know how much you can accumulate in that, but yeah, I think do it. But one thing I would say though, Abhishek, I'm no expert. I'm no expert in medicine, but I wouldn't wait too long this time. Yeah. Thank you. Hello, Yash. Arya Amas brilliant. See, but the thing is, Yash, you have to understand, he's not had a lot of game time. That's why I am very hesitant with what I'm saying here. I don't want to say those words. I would say he's been really good against Betis today. I really believe that. I think all things in consideration, I think he's been really good today. Made your FPL squad yet? I have, Abhishek. I have, but I've not made the league yet. I was literally discussing this with someone, with Pudin. Pudin dropped by a little earlier today, and I told him I literally did it yesterday, so I don't end up forgetting. It's basically a draft at the moment, but I have done it. Yes. Man United left back youngs. Yes, Hari Amos. We've been keeping an eye on him in the youth academy the entire season. And that is why you have actually seen him play all these games so far, basically. Reguilon was a decent backup, should have been kept inside. But you know what the problem is, Abhishek? I don't know if you'll remember this. You'll have to go back in time and check it for yourself. But I definitely remember. In case you don't, I'll remind you. Although you can check, obviously, for yourself. That as soon as we got him, he was injured. And he was missing a week here, a week there. So it was disastrous. You remember chili sauce? Chili sauce? Yeah. Oh, yes, please. Yeah, there's one only there. Sorry, I was saying, yeah, so he was injured on and off for the 6 months he was there as well, Abhishek. So, which has obviously been his problem at Spurs as well. So we couldn't keep him, man. It's all, it's all a bit of a mess, Abhishek, to be honest with you. This is why I've not been doing much content. I'm like, I don't know what this team's going to look at. I'm seeing everybody every day like do daily content. I'm like, what are you guys doing daily content on? Like, this is all like super speculation. Like, I just saw Nabil Fekir come out now. This is going to be problematic for us. They're going to start playing the good players now in this half. And it seems like we are not going to be playing our good players in this half. So let's see what happens now. Eriksen's coming off. Some of them are coming back on the pitch. We'll see when they make the change. I think they're going to give 60 minutes to this team today, I think. I don't think they're going to do 45, which is good. Trying to get some fitness into the team. Yeah. He is good. I watched him against Arsenal. He was doing well. Yeah. Amas is very good, dude. We've been keeping an eye on him. We've been keeping an eye on him pre-season. Him, Ethan Wheatley. There's a winger called Shea Lacey. We've been keeping an eye on them. Second half's about to start. Rashford's on, Eaton's on, Wan-Bissaka's on. We'll confirm the changes once it gets updated. This when they change these many at a time, it always gets confusing. Will Fish is on the pitch. Looking forward to see him. I think Will Fish is the only change in centre half. Second half has started. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. He was. Listen, it is what it is, man. You know, I feel I have a lot of sympathy for people who can't stay fit because whatever the reason is, their body just won't allow it. They're fantastic athletes, but their bodies just give up on them. You know, so I have a lot of sympathy for them, but not a lot of patience, if I'm being honest with you, especially after last season, the season we've had. So, would it be nice to have? Yeah, it would be nice to have Reguilon because at the end of the day, he's the kind of experience that is obviously better than Amas at this point of time. But at the same time, it's like you can't just have more injured players paying them 6 figures a week, dude. You just can't. It's too much. It's too much of a financial endeavor. You're better off playing Amrabat left back. You know, at least you don't have to like keep buying new players just to keep plugging in the holes. That's a great cross there by Cass. Oh no, Rashi! What a cross by Casemiro. I thought it was going all the way out. Oh good lord, that wasn't Casemiro, was it? That was Ahmad. Beautiful cross there by Ahmad. Oh my god. I'm telling you guys, watch out for Ahmad in the league. He's going to really cook. He really is this time. Subs. Yeah, I'm waiting for it to be confirmed, basically. I'm waiting it to be confirmed because you know how it is. They do 9 subs. It's impossible to keep touch. Yeah, thank you. I haven't eaten breakfast, so I'm having tea as an alternative. Okay, let's have a look at the subs, shall we? Excuse me. All right, where do we look? Where do we look? Erik Ten Hag is basically using his hands and telling everyone to move up forward. That's a good thing. I'm not going to complain about that, really. All right, so the subs are as follows. Oh boy, hold on. Don't tell me they haven't done the subs yet. Hold on. I'm on the lookout for subs. Fish and Evans have come on for Maguire and Lindelof. Don't be surprised if they play better. I definitely saw Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka still on the pitch. Only 2 subs apparently. Give me a second. Is it? That can't be right. Oh crap. That might be accurate. I think they're going to get changed out in yeah, only 2 changes apparently. Maguire, Lindelof, Fish, Evans. Yeah. Oh wait, Betis changed their goalkeeper. That's interesting. Who's their goalkeeper? Let me have a look. Francisco Vietes and Mark Rocker out for Johnny. 2 subs apparently. I guess everyone's using the same format now. They're waiting till 60 minutes to change players. Get yourselves awake. It looks pretty damn hard. Dude, I'll tell you what. If it was a lot cheaper, I would have. It's way too expensive. And here's the funny thing. I didn't even buy this one. This was given as a gift. So the reason I didn't buy the kits is because of the Glazers. But now I'm considering in future what to do. I'm going to use this because I like this. This is sick. I don't know. I'll just stand up. I'm not going away. I'll just show you something. The reason I like it and don't need anything this season is because I actually want to wear this a lot. So I'm just going to get up and show you a little design. I don't know if you can see it or not. Maybe you can see it. See this thing? It's the stone rose, which is native to Manchester. So it's like a rose pattern. This squiggly thing, if you look closely, if you follow it closely, it's actually like a rose, like this. And then smaller, obviously. So I actually enjoy this. Even though it's like a training jacket, I'm actually enjoying it, wearing it a lot. Oh boy. No. Oh, goes over the goal. Evans to take kickoff. I just don't get what this is about really. Starts the kickoff and passes it straight back to Heaton. I just don't understand what that's about really. It's a very weird way to start play. He literally kicks it back to Onana and then Onana goes long. Yes, Eriksen sweeps well there. See the game off, people. See the game off. We did see Ethan Wheatley and Toby Collier warm up during halftime. Casemiro has been a lot better today. A lot better. So it really started out rough. Here we go. Rashford. He's trying to feed Sancho there, but don't know if that was the best idea. Ahmad's gone to left-hand side apparently, and Sancho's playing false nine. Rashford's underwhelming beside the assist. Pressing has been good. Tualumba. If you remember the Rosenborg game, you can at least appreciate that, because the Rosenborg game was just, for a man who did play 1.5 months of football and allegedly been training for the season to start, he could have fooled me with a 6-pack abs. I'll tell you that much. He's just taking a walk everywhere as usual. His pressing's been a lot, at least in the first half. We'll see. Plenty of second half to go, but Betis literally passes the ball back to Sancho. Sancho skips beautifully past one player. Lovely juke past one player. Come on, still has the ball. There's nobody going into the box though, so his run kind of becomes null and void, unfortunately. McTominay dinks it over. Lovely ball to Ahmad. Here we go. Here comes the troublemaker. Ooh! Side netting Casemiro. Oh, if that went in, that would have been... First of all, everyone would say that goalkeeper's crap. But that would have been a nice shot. Oh, he megged him. Love it. Love it. Look at Ahmad, man. He's so mature. He just passing the ball, not being greedy, creating problems. Oh, you want to hear some sad news, Twalumba? Why not, right? We are winning right now. We can afford a little sad news. Apparently, Palestri will be going to PAOK Athens. I don't know if you've ever heard of that team or not. Maybe you have, or maybe you've seen the badge. The badge will look very familiar, actually. So yeah, he's going to PAOK Athens in Greece. Apparently, the coach is familiar with Palestri there. Very sad. Very sad. I'm not going to lie. The thing I don't understand is if we sold Greenwood, we're selling Sancho. We have Garnacho, Rashford, Anthony, and Diallo. Palestri becomes number 5. But can't Palestri become number 4? Can't we have Ahmad and Palestri on the right hand side? He's basically not going to get rid of Anthony, is he, Twalumba? It's going to be one of those things where we have to just wait for the contract to end, isn't it? Because there's no way anyone can tell me through visuals that Anthony is a much better footballer than Palestri. So, Ahmad, McTominay. Oh, straight to the goalkeeper, unfortunately. Ahmad, lovely, yeah. So Rashford's been underwhelming. Garnacho's not played one game of preseason. Anthony is not being picked over Ahmad right now. I don't understand why he can't just give Palestri a chance. Yeah, so we're going to sell him to Athens, apparently. I hope we have some kind of buyback clause, man. I have a very bad feeling that's going to bite us in the ass. I really do. I think the substitutions are going to happen soon. Oh no, Rashford's on the ground now. Oh god. I can't wait for preseason to end, dude. Every game is just making me nervous now. Anthony Carabao Cup. Hopefully. Oh no, they're calling in the medics. Hello Abhijit, hello. Oh, this makes me nervous. This makes me very nervous. Oh, he's taking out his shoe. You know, at this rate, I don't think we're selling Palestri to Alumba. I'm not even making a joke. Back on his feet. Oh, they stepped on him. I don't know what this referee is doing, man. McTominay should have gotten a penalty. Rashford should have gotten a penalty. Shin. Was the stamp on the shin? Apologies. And yeah, apparently the substitutions are coming, so let's see how we play now. Yes, Amas. Get rid. Lovely. Hello, Abhijit. What have you thought of the game so far? Forgot to ask. Apologies. What have you thought of the game so far? Thought the first half was pretty good. Off the ball pressing, I think we have really. It might seem like a very niche thing to be happy about, but I feel like we've done really. Oh my God! There's just all kids. Hannibal, Mount, and Anthony. It's all kids. I saw Oyedele there. I saw Collier there. That's someone we should keep an eye on, apparently. Should keep an eye on Maxi Oyedele. Blocked by Casemiro, another corner for Betis. I think we should really keep an eye on Oyedele. So Wheatley, Oyedele, Mount, Anthony, Hannibal. Another cross comes in, open header, goal. Fantastic header there by Diego Llorente. Fantastic open header there. Everyone just took a nap. Exposed. Absolutely exposed. Open goal. It's on MUTV, surprise. And I can't answer that question, or I'll get banned by YouTube, unfortunately. We look nice today, just praying Rashford's not injured and just precautionary. Everybody ball watching, yeah. Amas is off the pitch even. Oh no, I didn't want that to happen. Cass is off the pitch. Anthony's hand is fully wrapped. I don't know about that. That makes me wonder what's going on over there. It says hello to Chimi Avila or Ezekiel Avila, depending on your awareness of who he is. Former Osasuna player. Ten Hag is in the referees here. I think he's talking about the stamp. That could be a problem. If someone can answer Surprise's question, that would be really helpful, guys. I cannot, unfortunately. So it was a nice ball there. Anthony's chasing. Anthony's still chasing. Ooh, there was some confusion there. Oh, what was that? A lot of shenanigans there. I think that was Mount, wasn't it? One wins the ball. Yes, it was Mount. Well done. Let's see this again. I think Rodrigo with a lovely cross there. I'm pretty sure that Wan-Bissaka and Casemiro are both playing him onside. Murray at left back. Scanlon at right back. Oh, Mount, Hannibal, Anthony, Wheatley, the front four. Oyedele and Collier, the double pivot. Scanlon and Murray on the wings. Goalkeeper, no change. God, Hannibal has to have a good game today, Columba. He's got to perform some magic in the next 25 minutes. Because he's had a horrible preseason. We will get no money for him at the end of the day. I think we have only one year left on his contract. We're really, really hoping for a good game there. You see Oyedele dropping back in like a Catenaccio. Murray, Mount, Mabry playing left wing. Man, that's a little unfair on Mabry though, right? Like they're playing him left wing when he never plays left wing. Seems really unfair on him, but apparently Scanlon is an attacking winger and we are playing him at right back. So I suppose he's not the only player playing out of position, so I can't make that excuse. Oh, there's a Betis player rolling on the floor. I can't explain to you how dark it is outside right now. It is so dark and it's 9 o'clock in the morning here. It's going to absolutely rain a storm any moment now. Oh, that's... Ooh. Ooh, Murray. Oh boy, that's not great. Murray's just entire foot was on his foot. That's not great. I like the numbers on the Betis jersey. There's like a Spain, America flag on the number. Thoughts on Mabry? Like I said, Tolumba, I think he's got to have a good 25 minutes, man. I think we have 1 season left, 1 year left on his contract. I don't. Will we even get any money for him as well? If we're not going to get money for him, I'd rather keep him for squad depth. I know that sounds absurd, but I don't even know what players we're going to get at this rate. Ooh, just over the bar there. Betis almost had an opportunity to level there. Dangerous. Got crossed there by Ezekiel Avila. Losada goes over. Yeah, watch now. There's going to be a difference between the first team and the second team, isn't there? We're going to see it now. Sell, right? Palomba, I don't know if we're going to get enough money for him to sell. If any amount of money will do, then yeah. Ooh. Oh. Mount fell. Ball kind of rolled past him slowly. Then there's a defender to shield the ball off. Here we go. Betis playing out from the back. Anthony putting on the pressing. Followed by Wheatley. Ooh, that was a lovely move there by Mendy. Lovely move there by Mendy to mitigate trouble. Here we go. Bellerin overlapping. Ball goes over the top. I'm sure he's offside. He's offside. Looked offside by a lot. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the money, Tolumba, to answer your question simply. If you're gonna not even get 5 million for him, I just keep him for squad depth because he's on the. I believe he's on youth academy wages. I could be wrong. So why would I? Why would I? Avila being substituted out for Fekir. Now we got to keep an eye out on this, guys. This is when it is going to get very hairy now because Nabil Fekir is going to come and try to cook. Now we have to be very careful. Very interesting move here by Pellegrini. He waited a really long time to get in Nabil Fekir. Probably doesn't want to risk him getting injured. Something we should have probably thought about, honestly. Bellerin out as well. Losada out as well. Lorente out as well. Oh, my least favorite Portuguese player of all time, William Carvalho's. Come on. Even the commentator said that he's been here for an eternity, it feels like. Oh, just goes over Anthony. Oh, and he wins the ball back. Oh, it was a foul apparently. Caught his hand. Ooh. Nice reading there by Scanlon though. Okay. He had a very good season apparently at the under 18s, James Scanlon. Is he that Man City? Yes. Manuel Pellegrini, yep. It is him. Yeah. Still has all his wonderful hair. God bless him. I think he's almost 70 now, in fact. I could be wrong, but I believe Manuel Pellegrini is about 70. $70 years old, yeah. He'll be 71 in September. My God. He's looking fantastic for 71. And this highly stressful job that is a football coach. 71 years old. Fantastic. Goes over the bar, mount. What do you think we should do, Twalumba? What do you think about Hannibal? You as well, Abhijit. What do you think? Think we should keep him for squad depth or we should sell him for whatever, 2 to 5 million? Ooh, Hannibal put pressure there. I don't know what Ethan Wheatley was doing there, but Hannibal almost gets it from the goalkeeper there. Here we go, pressing from Oyedele and Anthony. Forces it. Ethan Wheatley was taking a bit of a nap there, to be fair to him. Hannibal is like, why are you not surrounding him? Check my last comment about, we look nice today praying Rashford is not injured. He's out for 3 months, Abhijit. He's out for 3 months. He's out for 3 months. I'm not seeing the Euro one actually, to be honest. Where is it? I have to go up, I think. No, I'm not seeing it. It's not shown for some reason. It's about Rashford is not injured, just precautionary. That's the last one for somebody. Just keep him? Yeah, I'd just keep him too. Euro out for 3 months. Rasmus out for 6 weeks. Oh, here we go. Oh. What a tackle by Mendy. What a tackle by Mendy. That was going to be... Was that Scanlon? That was Scanlon, wasn't it? So close, so close. We don't have the luxury to sell him. We won't get much money anyway, Twalumba. He is going into his final year. There's no way he's going to sign an extension because Eric Ten Hag just doesn't want to give him a chance anyway. No matter how bad everybody else is. And on top of that, I think we'd only keep him because we are worried about our own squad depth. I don't think we're actually going to use him. I think he's going to go on a free anyway. The good news is he's not on a lot of wages, so I guess it doesn't matter. in terms of finances, but I don't know. Don't know. We definitely don't have the luxury to sell him as it stands, though. I agree. We don't know how many injuries we're going to accumulate before this preseason's done. Here you go. Carvalho slows down the ball. Looks very clumsy on it as well. Wow. It's like he always has been that way. Hannibal wins the foul there. That should have been a free kick to Manchester United, and Fekir blocked the ball. I don't know. I guess the rules are different in America, because that should have definitely been a foul. Should have definitely been a foul again. Fekir was standing right in front of the ball there. God, the refereeing in America is interesting. God, I gotta go for a shave and trim, man. Looking at Fekir's beard, which is quite nice. Has to be done before the season begins. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Wheatley, hold, Wheatley. Yes, look at him pulling this Mendy fellow. Look at him. My God, Mendy looks so much bigger than him. Impressive. Anthony. Oh, he does a little dance. Woo! Oh, does a beautiful lane change there. There's Anthony, because it was on his left foot. Oh, we take a quick free kick. Why did we take a quick free kick? I don't know about that. Said Euro's out for months. Yes, yeah, and the pictures, yeah. Oh, maybe that's why it got cancelled. Yeah. YouTube. Yeah, 3 months, Abhijit. 3 months, Rasmus, 6 weeks. The little positive about Rasmus's thing is I think he'll be back after international break. Hopefully. Depends on his recovery. Gotta be careful though, man. Hamstring is a very delicate muscle. So probably not. Don't know what we're gonna do, man. Third game is Liverpool. Game before the international friendlies. Don't know what we're gonna do. Honestly, very worried. First 2 games, I'm sure we'll figure something out, but that Liverpool game is going to be interesting. It's also going to be interesting in 3 days when we play them. Nice little pass there. Little dangerous there by Oyedele, to be honest. Here we go. Anthony keeps it in. That's the great thing about Anthony. He has the pace. Cuts in. Driving. Lovely ball in. Oh no! Where was that pass going to? Where was that pass going to? Who was that? Is that Mount? Couldn't flick it on to Wheatley there, unfortunately. I thought he was going to flick it where Wheatley was. He tried to go more straight with the flick though. Yeah. Good thought process there by Mount. I mean, he could have not done it. He also could have, I don't know. Wheatley could have just made a run, I suppose, somewhere. Oh, passes just behind Losada. Oh, no! Referee says he won the ball. Dude, I don't even know how good this referee is anymore. Clear penalties not given today. Clear as day penalties. Oh, you're dead with the pass. Oh, here it goes. Mount. Oh, Mount should have just hit it first time. Should have just kicked it first time, no matter what. Too many players right in front of him. Damn. Yeah, we were discussing this earlier, Abhijit, when we were live. I feel like we should do an Asia tour, or we should just play in England, dude. You know, we should do what we did in the first leg, where we go to Norway, we go to Scotland, we do something like that, because these fake pitches have been detrimental to us, man. California has kind of been cursed, you know. If I'm not mistaken, Mainu got injured in California as well. It's been a bit of a curse, dude. The nice weather doesn't do well for our boys, dude. We're used to the crap weather and the natural pitches. The sunny weather and the fake pitches aren't doing it for us, unfortunately. In fact, they're turning to be quite detrimental. The good weather and the fake turf is turning out to be quite detrimental to us. More changes by Betis. Pablo Garcia and Pablo Fornals. For those who might remember him, Pablo Fornals used to play for West Ham. Linking back up with Pellegrini. Here we go, Garcia. Fekir. Mendy. Fekir again. Off to the flank. Cross comes in. Brought down really well by the Betis player there. Really, really well. Ball goes back out for circulation. Now onto the left flank, Pablo Garcia. Scanlon. Scanlon, hold. Hold, Scanlon. Yes. Good block. Good block for a winger, my friend. Apparently he plays winger for the under 18s. Apparently Scanlon's from Gibraltar. I assume if he makes a senior appearance, he'll be our first player from Gibraltar. He's already apparently had four appearances for Gibraltar. That's crazy. He's already had four appearances for Gibraltar at his age. Wild. Very wild. Cross comes in. Another block by Scanners. That's what we're going to call him now. Scanners. Yes, Anthony. Good defensive work. Come on. Goal kick. Can always rely on Anthony to put a defensive shift, no matter what. That's always nice, I suppose. All things considered. Rodri and Aitor Rubial for Pablo Garcia and Pablo Fornals. Confirmed subs. I don't think United are making any more subs, are they? No Vitek. No Vitek today. Heaton, only Heaton. Lovely interception there by Scanlon. Oyedele. Ooh. Oyedele very smooth there, running into traffic. Little bit of a hospital pass there, I'm not going to lie. By Evans. Toby Collier's from the Brighton Academy apparently. Oh. I don't know what the hell Eaton was doing there, but it was almost disastrous there. Is that a corner? Fantastic Eaton. I mean, he couldn't clear it at all there. Nightmarish. Yeah, Heaton's looked very shaky, I'm not going to lie. Not really sure why we signed him for an extra year, but... Oh, what a ball! Oh my god, we are very fortunate there. We're very fortunate there. That cross by Fekir was nasty. Seriously, dude, I don't even know why we signed him for another year. Why can't we just use Vitek as a second if they want to get rid of Bayindir? Apparently, Bayindir might want to leave because he wanted more game time. I don't blame him, dude. We were in all the cups and he got no game time, even against Stockport County. I don't even know why we re-signed him. We could have easily gone Vitek, Heaton, and Vitek, Bayern as second and third goalkeeper. I don't really understand the point of having 4 goalkeepers. It's kind of weird to me. Vitek was on last year's preseason tour before we bought Bayern as well. So I don't really get the logic of having 4 goalkeepers on the payroll. Either you have to get rid of one of them somewhere. That is a nasty foul there. Nasty foul on Mount. Bayern Europa. Yeah, but he's not even getting game time here, dude. You know, he didn't play one game for Turkey. Why is he on holiday? All he was doing was watching the games. I think Bayern wants to leave as well, Tolumba, if I'm not mistaken. Johnny Cardoso, first person to get a yellow card today. That's the foul someone gets a yellow card for, by the way. Seen worse fouls and nothing happened, but that's the one that got a yellow in this game. 85 minutes, 5 minutes left. I assume there's no extra time. Oh wow, okay, we're making more changes. Sam Mathers coming on. Mathers coming off for who? Oh my god, who's injured now? We're making a change. Oh my god, I think Anthony's injured, Twalumba. He went back off the pitch. Yo, this is disastrous. Now we have Hannibal playing right wing. Oh, what's happening here? Apparently Anthony might be injured. He went right back into the tunnel. Oh my god. I'm not even joking. This preseason might actually be worse than last preseason. Collier? Jigs past one? Oh, damn it, man. Hello? You don't know, I got a old. I can't see, there's no guy. Apologies, guys. I think I have a delivery. I had to jump up because I can't hear anything because of the rain. Could care less about Anthony. You know, you're missing my actual point, Tolumba. Now we don't have any wingers. Because not like we're gonna win the EPL. No, but I would like us to at least be a full squad team. Full strength team, I should say, sorry. Oh no. Cut back across. Man, we're gonna limp across this game, aren't we? We're gonna absolutely limp across this one. Yeah, so if Anthony is injured and we're selling Sancho, then we only have, and Palestri, then we only have Garnacho, Ahmad, and Rashi. We went from 6 wingers to 3 wingers. Let's hope it's not that bad. That's all I can say. Let's hope it's not that bad. Yeah. "89 minutes up." Flipkart. There are 2 separate ones coming?
Huh?
There are 2 separate ones coming?
Yeah, there are many coming today.
One is saying with 26 and one is saying with 5. items.
And 26 items.
Both. I got two separate OTPs.
They have to come inside.
Hopefully. Sorry about that, guys. When it rains, it becomes very chaotic here. It's very difficult to get our deliveries in this kind of weather. Also, really wasn't expecting it during the game, to be very honest. In 90th minute, we're gonna get extra time. It's 90. What do we got? 3 minutes. I saw the linesman put it up. Sorry, what do you call it? Fourth official. Yellow card for Mabry. Wow. Suddenly he wants to give yellow cards now. That's a weird. Very weird. I wonder if he got a talking to in the back. His willingness to give yellow cards now is quite frightening after some of the fouls we have seen today. Another quick free kick. Referee is not having it. Apparently he doesn't like quick free kicks either. Well, safe to say we have actually seen worse refereeing in another country for once, which is always great. Considering we think our referees are some of the worst referees there are. It's nice to see that there are lower standards, I suppose. Lays it off. Fekir with a cross. Back post. Ooh, that was nasty. Was that Collier? Collier with the clearance? Yes. Collier with the clearance there. I had hope. Now my hope is gone completely anyways. Just preseason. It is just preseason, dude. But see, we get Ugarte. We somehow get another centre back. Maybe we go back into Delict. I don't know what's going to go on there. But if we get another centre back, we get Ugarte, and we get Mazraoui. It's not going to be bad, dude. It's not going to be bad. It'll be good. Because Mazraoui can play both sides, so if somehow Shaw can't play, we have a spare there where we don't have to play Amrabat or Lindelof or somebody. And Ugarte is obviously going to come in. Don't know exactly where he's going to play, to be honest, right now, but he'll come in. So let's see what happens. Xerxes might start off really well as compared to Rasmus. Things could be okay. Things could be okay, but as of now, it's not great. Can't really pretend about that. Anthony's also injured. Limits our wingers options, which in turn limits increases injury risk because they've got to play more games. No need. I'm fine. This game's almost done. 1 more minute left. Yeah. No need. That's what I'm saying. There's 1 minute left. There's no need. I'll be here. Is the game over? Game's over. Well, that was a long second half for sure. Good last ditch effort there by Collier to clear the ball from the free kick. Manchester United finished 3-2. First half was good. Second half, not great, to be honest. Not great. It's one of those. Damn. I don't know what we're gonna do, man. It's a little stressful, not going to lie. Oh. Focus. Thank you very much. Good morning. Good morning. Bye, Dab. Tolumba will be live for the Liverpool match. It might be too early for you, but we're going to be live. It's already set up. It ain't easy. Yeah. Well, easy and us wouldn't go well together, would it, Tolumba? Based on what we have seen these days. So I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know why we think it would be easy. Started off well, 2 signings in like 10 days, and then everything has just come to a halt. So yeah, why would it be easy? Let's be honest. It would be very unlike us to have an easy path. Anyway, I will see you in the next stream. Take care. Good morning, as Twalomba said. We're going to have an earlier morning again in the Northwest Derby in America. I will see you then for that one. Take care, and I'll see you soon. We might do a regular time stream with some United fans to have a little chat about United. Let's see what happens. In the meantime, take care. I'll see you in the next one. We will be there. We will be there. Take care, guys. See you in the next one.